Hi everyone, my name is Kelly and welcome to my channel. Today what I did is I spent many hours in front of my makeup deciding what I wanted to use this month. I do this often, not so much every month, though I do switch it up every 6 to 8 weeks. I will have a special bag that it is just my go-to. I don't gotta think about it looks, and they're my favorites. And it's makeup that I haven't used in a while. So my rule for picking makeup is I have not used it in 3 months or more. So a lot of it hasn't been used in quite some time. If my makeup goes bad, I do just throw it away. If I do find something that I don't use a lot, I will pass it on to a friend. Or if I don't use it and I try to use it to try to like it and I still don't like it, I give it to my friends. So I just kind of pass it on. So these are past Holy Grails. Do I still like them? I really enjoy watching the Shop My Stash videos, but I knew it was going to take some time and I didn't want to edit that much filming. So if you want to see what this month's go-to look is going to be for me, stay tuned because we're going to get right into it. I have it all in this bag. This is a full face of makeup that when I'm not filming or testing, I will be reaching in here because I can get many everyday looks out of it. At one point in time, I was obsessed with all of these, and I have not used them for at least 3 months, I think. 4 months for longer for some of them. But I'd like to get some more use out of them. The first thing I'm going to put on my face is One Heck of a Blot by Soap & Glory. I used to obsess over this, and I loved it. I raved about it to all my friends, and then I don't remember. I got something else in my collection, and I stopped using it. So I want to find out why. Because I don't think it's a bad primer. I just think something new and shiny came along and I went with that. I pick mine up at Ulta. Sometimes I do pick it up at Target as well. So it's pretty local for most people. I live way out in the country, so everything is completely not convenient for me. So I gotta go to town for everything. And then when I was looking at my foundations, I do kind of switch up my foundation day to day, except I got into this foundation and I haven't worn it, I think, since spring. This is the Golden Rose Stick Foundation. I have mine in the number 2. I got this off Amazon for $5 or $6. I used the crap out of it. Most of the lettering all came off of it already, so this is the foundation I'm going to go with. I do have very dry skin, but this one, it doesn't dry me out and it does wear really, really nice. And it blends. It doesn't matter what you use. It blends all the same. So I really like that. I am going to go in with my Dome foundation brush though. I love the idea of a stick foundation, and so many of them do not work. This one works pretty well. I get pretty decent coverage with it, so I do like it. But it does give really nice medium coverage. So I'm going to roll with that. And then for concealer, everybody loves the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I loved it too, and for whatever reason I repurchased it because it's barely been used, and then I stopped. So I don't remember why. Alright, I'm just going to go in with my beauty sponge. This is a L'Oreal beauty sponge. Kind of my go-to. I do switch up my makeup quite a bit. Typically, not always every month, not this early in the month. Sometimes if I'm really enjoying my that month bag of makeup, I will just keep it. But I think you know why I don't like this. It doesn't cover the inside of my corner very well. So I'm gonna go back in and I'm just gonna use my finger. I think that's why I stopped using it. Give it better coverage. I really don't like layering concealers. Too much product in that area. Okay, we're gonna go with that. For powder, I don't use a lot of powder, so I don't really have an old favorite to go back to. So I'm gonna go with a Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I just got this recently. I just started testing it out, but I'm gonna try this. The foundation does dry down quite a bit, so I probably will do just a really light dusting all over the face, just like the outer perimeters, just in case. But it doesn't need much. It's a very low maintenance foundation. I do remember that, and it stayed all day. And I will set my under eye with this. And hopefully we don't go super crazy and dry. I will do an update on everything I test in January. I will go back through and keep testing it until mid-February, and then I will do an update on everything I did use last month so that you know, did anything else work and be past the first impressions. So stay tuned for that. We are going to go into eyebrows. I recently dug this out, so I don't have many brow products because I use them up. So I am just going to go in with the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer. I have mine in soft brown, and I do like this. This is about the only backup brow product I have that I don't reach for regularly. Okay, my brows are done, and now on to the face. Same thing as brows. I don't keep a lot of bronzers. I don't keep a lot of makeup I don't like. If I don't like it and I've tried to go back to it and I still don't like it, I will pass it on to a friend or just trash it if it's trash. But I usually just find a friend and pass it along. So I'm going to go in with the Butter Bronzer. It's just the bronzer. I think this is the original. So, switching it up, I put my L'Oreal away for the moment. So, I'm super picky with my bronzers. I'm kind of picky with all of my makeup. Like I said, if there's something I don't like, I pass it along. There's no reason for me to keep it, and especially if I've tried to go back to it a couple times even. There's no sense in keeping that around because I've given it a couple shots. It's not going to happen. So I don't force it on myself to love something. It is a good bronzer. I do like that. I probably won't get rid of that at all. I'm starting to get really creepy under here. Really, really bad. You guys like my allergy attack? I'm really, really allergic to dairy and Dutch some, so my face is swelling and it's slowly going down. Thank you, Benadryl, but we've got some puffy under eyes still. For blush, I bought this. I was obsessed with it, but I didn't use it. I used it maybe once, and I saw it in my drawer. This is the Caribbean Coral Duo Cheek Color. First off, it's so pretty. It actually is flowers, and I usually will swirl it. You can, if you're very careful, just use this pink and then this peach, but I think they're so pretty when they're swirled together. It's so pretty. So I dug this out, and I'm kind of glad I dug that far. It was actually back there quite a bit. I love blush. I don't wear a lot of it, but I love having it, which is weird. I love bronzer, but I don't have a lot of bronzers. This is just a powder brush that I use to set my face. Whatever powder's left, because I always go overboard with blush. For highlighter today, I dug out my small Beca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Champagne Pop. I do like this one. I was trying to find a highlighter I hadn't used in a while, and most of them are too dark for right now. They're too gold for winter, and this one was the lightest one I had. And Becca does some beautiful highlights. When this one is gone, I will repurchase this because this one is just, yes, it's very shimmery, but it's very flattering on the skin. So for a shimmering highlighter, if you've got texture, I really like these. So that's what I'm using this month. And maybe I'll hit pan on it and then I can buy the big one. For eyes today, I actually dug out a eye primer. This is the NYX High Definition Shadow Base. And I don't always use primer, but I'm like, let's see if it's worth hanging around or I should just kick it to the curb. I'm going to put a couple dots on my lid, one in the crease. I don't remember if I set this or not. I think I'm going to because it feels very, very sticky. I'm just going to get a big flat shader brush and I'm going to go in with Maybelline Expert Wear Eyeshadow Single in Linen. This is just my skin tone. I do this often to set a base. Okay, for eyeshadow, I was watching... Oh, what is her name? Elle Leary. I will link her channel below in the video that I'm referring to, but she did this look of 2019 eye trend, and I thought it was just beautiful. So I thought, I want to try that. So this is going to be my month to kind of play with the color blocking, I believe, is what she called it, color blocking eyeshadow. So we're going to do that. I got the Too Faced White Peach palette out. This was such a favorite, and then nobody talked about it, but it's got some really fun summer shades in here. You can get, I feel I can get many looks out of here, and I don't know why I put it away, so I dug this one back out. I'm kind of excited. I am going to go in with kind of a fluffier, dense brush, and I'm going to go into the color Peach Suede, which is this kind of pinky rosy color. I think this is close to what Elle Leary used in her channel, but she just placed it all over the lid and a little bit in the crease, and then it was like one and done. So I really am intrigued to see if I like it. I'm all about the ease. That is really pretty. That is really pretty. Oh, I'm so glad I seen Elle Leary do that video. The color she used, I forget what color she did use and what brand, but it was a peachy shade as well, and it was beautiful on her, and I wanted to try it. I'm so happy I had seen that video and decided to dig this out. I love this. I love this. I love this a ton. I'm just going to go back in with that flat shader brush. No product on it, but just any leftover. I'm going to go ahead and blend those. The edges. So there's the finished look. It was super simple and easy. Just one shadow from this palette. It is quite a big palette. Do you need the big palette? No, I mean, but if you like just this one color blocking look and you like the peach shade, I'm sure you could find it in a single. This I'm having a lot of fun with. For lip gloss, I dug out the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. I've had this for, not this one, but I've had this shade for a couple years. This used to be like my perfect purse color, so, and I had repurchased it, and again, I think I repurchased it, and then Too Faced came out with the peach lips, the peach glosses, and I was like, oh, I want those. And then I got those, and because it's this is peachy and those are peachy, I kind of forgot about this little guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I don't know why I stopped using this. It's so pretty, and it does a fabulous job on the lips, and it really does just kind of hydrate everything. So everybody that watches any of my makeup videos knows how much I love the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. I'm obsessed with it. So before that, I really was enjoying the Pure Miracle Mist. It's a hydrating spray as well. It's almost gone. I was this close from being on. I was like, stop everything. We're just going to use the e.l.f. So hopefully I can get through this month and then it can go in an empty. Maybe I'll do an empties video someday. Oh, it is citrusy. It's kind of like a lemony orange scent, but if you've got dry skin, this is a beautiful spray. I will spray this just on bare skin, especially if I'm sick. I will just spray my face because for whatever reason when I'm sick, everything is extra dry. So, love that spray. I highly recommend it if you do like it and you don't want to buy the e.l.f. If you don't like the coconut, you should get that one. But if you like coconut, you get the e.l.f. because it's just amazing. Also, recently I did just get It Cosmetics Superhero Mini Mascara, and I forgot how much I loved it, so I did order one of these. It's in the mail. It is on its way, so I am going to use up this guy for the month because the big one's coming. But in case anybody's never used this, this is one coat. This is no coats. It's insane. And I do double coat this and they get even better. This is a fantastic mascara. I'm glad I found it again. So here is the finished look. And I have to tell you, I'm completely obsessed with these eyes today. I think it is making my blue eyes just pop. And I am super excited to keep playing with this look. Everything went on like a dream, and I kind of don't remember why I stopped using most of this. All of it, actually. The concealer is kind of dry. So, I'll keep playing with it. Lately I've been setting my eyes, so maybe I need a different powder, but again, the Rimmel powder underneath the eyes is not working for me, but the cheek is beautiful, the eyes are gorgeous, the lips are juicy and moisturized, and I love the gloss. Why did I stop using it? That is going directly in my purse. It's coming out of the makeup bag and going in the purse. Let me know down in the comments if you guys switch up your makeup every month, or do you have all sitting out in front of you, or do you have like a go-to bag? I want to know. Is it weird to do this? To like have a go-to bag, or do we all do that? Let me know. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. I do upload every Monday, Thursday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I did change that. It used to be 2, but I think I'm going to change it to 6. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.